What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Final episode here, episode 10 of Pine Cove. Jeez, I don't know why I say cone, but seasons V2. It is, like I said, the final episode. We're gonna try to harvest these last two fields. I did get field 5 over here done. All the wheat I picked up off camera because I just wasn't gonna have enough time to do it all. So, going ahead and did that, and we're going to finish off with the sorghum and hopefully the corn today. The sorghum's a huge, massively huge field. It's going to take a while, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump into this guy, and I'm going to cut this field in half. So the harvester doesn't have to go all the way down and all the way back, because I know damn well that he's not going to be able to make it down to the end. So hopefully by cutting it in half, doing a handful of passes here, he can still make one pass without having to offload in the middle of it. So that's the idea. We're going to be shooting for that one here. See how it goes. Do I think I'm going to get both these fields done today? No, I don't think I am. But it's got to get done. It's got to get done here, and like I said, it's the end of the month, and it is serious finally. As I looked at the voting here before I went and started recording this, Emerald Coast had pulled out to a sizable lead, and it's looking like right now, unless something happens today as you guys watch this video, it looks like it's going to be Emerald Coast for the map of the month for June. So I will probably start off with a live stream of that, and I will bring that over here for you guys to go ahead and watch later on. But episode 1 will probably be a live stream, exploring the map, taking a look at things, maybe getting started on some work. And I'm not going to cheat in a whole bunch of money. I'm going to start it off just the way the map is, with the equipment that I have. Maybe I'll sell it, I don't know yet, but at least I am not going to be cheating in any money like I did here. You know, hindsight, no one complained about it. Don't get me wrong, no one said a word about it. But hindsight, you know, for me, I just didn't feel like I played the map the way it was intended to be played because I did that. You know, I gave myself an easy start. So I regret doing that. But the next map, Emerald Coast, is not going to get that bump start, and yeah, I'll have to make money and figure out the map and everything else, and I'm really looking forward to it. So the maps that did not get picked here will most likely be used again, but they won't be back until the end of July, because at the end of June, the voting will start for the July map, and that one is going to be console only. So the map and all mods will be for console only. So if you guys are console players, or if you know people who are console players for Farm Sim, you're gonna want to have them check this one out come June, or I'm sorry, come July, and we'll be taking a look at a lot of mods that are in there, a lot of maps, or at least the one map, I'm sorry. But the voting will be all maps that are found for console on the mod hub. So kind of looking forward to that one. Kind of gives me an idea of what console players are dealing with, what they're looking at when they play, and just how limited they are. I mean, it sounds like they're really limited. I honestly have a hard time really believing that, but from the way people have kind of made it sound, it sounds like console players are really, really limited. I need that back up. I just want to set a new one. But we'll see here soon enough. Now, also the FS17, if you guys are following that one is, you know, because of the short time here to wrap up this series, it's on hold, but it will be back later this week. So if you guys are watching that one, look forward to those videos. Hopefully Friday or Saturday, if not both, if I've got time to record them. What else we got going on here? Of course, PV is still going to be mainly farmed over there on Twitch as well with the multiplayer. So if you guys are following that one, there you go. I don't think Cass really has an update just yet, although he did say the version he has right now is not that much different than what we already have. So I guess he's made a couple of changes, but, you know, as I have discussed before, he's really limited in what he can do and how far he can go without knowing Lewis script and everything else. You know, his hands are tied. And it's like we found the maximum here for the map. So, we'll have to wait and see how things go and what we decide to do from there. There isn't any other map out there quite like PV17. So, even PV Industries 16X, which, to my knowledge, is on hold right now, but I will be getting back into that one, possibly. But even that one is on hold, and on top of that, a lot of guys are not really interested in playing that because it's a 16X, because it is just so massively big. They know that the problems that we're facing over on PV17 with too many items, too much equipment, stuff like that, is going to happen again, and it's not something that they're really interested in dealing with. So let's see. Let's set up course play. Let's put you right about here and start recording. Oh, I didn't want to go this way. Crap. Well, I guess he's going this way now. So I wanted to come in from this direction. And he should automatically offload. And then back out. Maybe I'll go into overtime on this video here. Go extra long and try to get both of these fields done. I know some people complain because the videos already are an hour long and that takes too long. We'll stop right there and we should be good. So I'm just going to have him drive course. He's going to stop and wait. Excellent. So let's get this guy going. We'll take out the first row here. Then I can get the chaser bin all set up. I don't know how long this video will be, but if I do go overtime, and we'll see. Probably not, though. We'll set him up here. Alright, so straight. We're hitting the whole thing. Yep, alright. Hired worker. Well, maybe I'll drive this again. What's he at right now? He's gonna take a while though. 15%, 18, or 16, 17, 18, yeah. I might have split that field just right. Now, if I understand the hired help right, he should make this turn here and not continue on. Let's wait and see. Excellent. I can imagine this stuff here might be boring for you guys now. You're just watching me harvest, and there's nothing special about that. You guys do the same damn thing. Hell, maybe you're doing it right now as you watch this video. I've had people say that they play while they listen, which is cool. I'm glad you guys have me playing in the background there. I can't have stuff in the background on certain games. You know, if I'm playing Escape from Tarkov or PUBG or something, I can't have music playing in the background. I can't have a video playing in the background. I need to hear what's going on. Farm Sim is a little different. You know, you don't need to hear what's going on around you because you're on a farm. I mean, what's the sheep gonna do? You know, start a rebellion on you or something? Pigs are gonna join in and start throwing their slop at you or whatever. You know, you don't have to worry about that. I might have to edit this guy again because I originally, when I did have courseplay going for this one over on the wheat field, and he wasn't picking up the second trailer. So he would just pull up and wait and wait and wait because the first trailer was full. And so I had to lower the courseplay setting to 50% and then go. So I don't know if it's going to be the same again, or I did delete that course, so I would assume everything's going to reset back to default. Oh, we're going to have to wait. Now, I've been cranking in money here as well, and I imagine it's because of over here, the sawmills. Because this place is still going. Yep, the barrels and pallets and boards, as well as the tables over here, that's still going as well. Well, he's used up quite a bit, too. He's down to 61,500. $159,000 here, so yeah, I've been getting jumps of like $10,000, $14,000. Yeah, this is what I love. I get a kick out of this. Watch the board, or the trees. They just shrink. They're not going through, they just shrink. As they go in, they shrink. I just love that. I get a kick out of that. But excellent. I should have some extra money here soon. Auto sell is nice. No, I don't want you. I want that. Over enough? Yes. Just enough. Well, let's find out if he's gonna go. He's 90%. He's 99% full in this rear trailer. No, it's not. Good. Oh no, there he goes. Damn it, no. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix him. Gonna have to change that up. I don't need him going at 50%. He can wait until he's 100% full. Or 80%. Whichever. So now I wait for him to come back. But I do appreciate those of you who have voted in this month's voting, I don't know, opportunity. Taking the minute to go ahead and pick out a map. Those of you who did, as of recording this, 36 votes, a little lower than I had expected, but still, I mean, it's not bad for the first time, in my opinion, not bad at all. So. Now watch, you know, I record this, and then between now and, you know, tomorrow evening, it completely changes, and it's mining and construction economy that wins. And obviously I'll be changing that, so make sure you guys go down below in the description, hit those links for Facebook and or Twitter. I will announce the results, what map wins tomorrow, or Wednesday night, tonight. And that way we will know for sure. As of right now, yes, it is looking like Emerald Coast. But I've heard good things about Emerald Coast. But next month's map, regardless of what it is, mining, construction, or Emerald Coast, will have a whole new mod set. Some of the mods that I have here now will be back, but it's going to be a whole new mod file for me. I will have a whole new dock made up for it, so everyone will be able to have the chance to download everything I am using. So there will be links in the dock to everything. I know with the current PV, not everything is 100% filled out, so there are some mods that are missing, but that's not going to happen here. Ooh, why are these all? Well, maybe I stopped them too soon. Alright, so while he's offloading, let me fix you. Oh, wait. I'm probably using the wrong one, too. We'll leave you 85%. Yeah, it's probably the wrong setting, but you know what? It works. This guy's kind of making short work of this field. Fine by me. Or this half, anyway. Fine by me. Yes, sirree. No rain in the forecast yet either, so that's a good thing. See if I can get a good photo here. Print screen. Let's try this one. See, I'm gonna have to crop the photo and edit the photo here to get rid of the mini-map. So I'm trying to find a good angle here that gets everything. Yeah. Being in the combine would have been a better position. Now also I'm going to go ahead and share this little bit of info. Custom Modding, the guys that made this 9RT, is also working on another John Deere harvester, well, this one's going to be two. It's the John Deere 600 series. There's going to be two of them. And then after that, I guess they're working on a John Deere S700 series. So that one is actually going into beta testing on the 1st of June. And they said, barring any issues, usually beta testing is done, and 5 days later, from the original beta test release of the mod, it goes public. So hopefully in the next series, I will have a John Deere harvester for you guys. I know some people have asked for that, and my only reply has been a lot of them are just not all that great. But, come on. Oh yeah, turn them off. Custom Modding doesn't put out garbage. They put out some good stuff. So, I'm looking forward to seeing this one. You know, that's what this modding world, this game, has been missing, is a decent, let me turn this off and get this one. That looks like a good shot too. A decent, or good, for that matter. I mean, I'll set up for decent, John Deere harvester. There hasn't really been one. There's been a couple of close ones, but, you know, now we're actually going to get a decent one. A couple of them, I think it was like a 670 and a 680. And then, of course, like I said, the 700 will start getting worked on after this. But, you know, this 9RT is just awesome. The colors, like I've said before, the colors are off a little bit. They're not as green and not as yellow as you might expect in the real world, but the lowboy that I have, the, shoot, can't remember the name of it. Let me take a look at it. I know as soon as I see it, I'm going to be like, oh, that's what it is. There it is, XL Specialized. Yep, this one here, custom modding. Not this version, not this combine, because this is an in-game combine, but I do have this one, the CR, which is another custom modding mod. So there are a handful out there. They've got a T880. They've got a Cat CT660. So if you guys want to jump on over to Facebook, search custom modding, and they've got a page that you can go ahead and like. They got links to their mods there. As always, respect the modders. You know, just click on their share mod link, and that's it. Don't re-upload it. Don't do any of that garbage crap. It's not needed. Those guys don't deserve it. They put out good work. They don't really ask for anything in return, so other than just a little bit of respect, you know. I don't know if they know I'm singing their praises or using their mods, and you know, I'm not really looking for recognition either, to be quite honest, but you know, the guys do deserve some credit. And I don't know anyone, but they do deserve some credit for putting out some great work. They're working on Firestone tires now for the tractors. I don't know if it's only going to go on their tractors or if it's a mod that might go on all tractors, replacing the stock stuff, even, you know, stock tires, even on stock equipment. But, you know, a lot of good stuff over there, and I'll be using quite a few of their mods in the next month's video series. You know, that's the good thing, you know, as I sit here and think about what I was just saying. That's the good thing about this community. And the same can be said for the ATS community as well. There are a handful of guys that, you know, they don't let the bad apples ruin it for everyone else. You know, some have played that game, and they've they've sang in that tune, and you know, in my opinion, it's almost the whole poor me thing. You know, oh, someone took my mod and put it up online, and I'm gonna take my toys and go home, kind of stuff. But you know, because it's happened to everyone. Every modder that puts anything out there, whether it's a paid mod, donated mod, or a private mod, you know, a lot of that stuff gets leaked. Maybe not every mod, but a good, you know, depending on the original ownership of it. Private mods don't always get leaked, but you know, mods that are paid for usually end up getting leaked, things like that. And there have been guys that have quit over it. There have been guys that have gone 100% private over it. But you know, there's still a good amount of guys on Farm Sim and on ATS, and I'm sure ETS as well. And this goes for any game, really, I guess, that has modding. You know, that still put stuff out there. They do good work, and they still put it out there. And a lot of people respect them for it. I mean, there are some needy individuals that want it now, but, you know, for the most part, the vast majority of you guys, and as well those who are not watching this, you know, are patient. They know this stuff takes time. This is a hobby for many people. They don't get paid at all. Even the ones that do earn some kind of money, you know, it's not like, you know, they quit their job. Oh yes, I'm making Farm Sim mods, and you know, I'm making $65,000 a year. No, that's not how it goes. So that's not how it goes. It doesn't work that way. These guys do this in their spare time. Stevie, for example, does this in his spare time. He's got a family. You know, a lot of these guys have their families, or maybe they're single, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what their relationship status is. You know, they have personal lives, and, you know, just like me. You know, I have a personal life, and that's why Tuesdays and Saturdays I don't stream. Usually that also corresponds with my videos. I don't normally put out videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but lately, like this week, I did, just to kind of catch up with this series here. You know, I gotta give the wife some attention as well. So, spend some time with her, take her out, wine and dine, because, well, she allows me to do this. where many other women probably would have said, not happening, or they would have walked out the door a while ago. I know I don't need to offload every single time, but it's something to do. It's just something to do, that's all it is. Instead of sitting here waiting for him to make another turn. Now, if I had the money to buy another harvester, I probably would have, but since I'm still, you know, $150,000 to $200,000 short, not gonna happen. How much would another worthy harvester? Because, I mean, yeah, I could probably buy this one. Or the case axle flow here. $145,000, but I'd have to buy a new header for it as well, because none of the headers I have will fit these. So it would have to be, you know, $220,000 or $325,000, and if I go with the 10, $410,000. Don't have that. I could sell some stuff. So, I streamed American Truck Simulator on Monday. No, I'm sorry, Tuesday. No, my bad. It is Tuesday as I record this, so Monday, over on Twitch, and I had some people that actually said they would like this, and I was driving a Tesla truck, the all-electric truck from Tesla that's coming out later this year, I think, or next year. But I had people that were wanting that truck to be in Farm Sim. So, I'll propose that question to you guys, those who are still watching right now. Would you want to have the Tesla truck here in Farm Sim? And if it was, would you use it? I don't think farming is something that Tesla has in their eyesights, and they're not looking to do that, I don't believe. But what do you guys think? Is that something that if a mod was made, you would be looking for me to use, or would you be looking to use it? Me personally, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm probably not going to use it, but I wouldn't be against it. To be quite honest, I wouldn't. I honestly do not see Farm Sim actually putting that in here officially. Because that means they would have to get a license for it and deal with Tesla and all that stuff, and I just don't see it honestly happening. But, you know, that kind of opens it up to another debate as well. And I'll bring this up over on the FS17 map as well, if I remember. Do you ever see farm equipment going all electric? I mean, to my knowledge, I have not seen even a hybrid piece of farm equipment. So, I mean, we've seen it in movies. For those who have watched Interstellar, that had all-electric self-driving combines. So, you know, let's not get into the whole self-driving part, because that's practically here right now with GPS, but let's get into the electric part. You know, what's going to be the power plant of tractors like that 9RT or this 10.9 New Holland here, you know, 20, 30, 40 years from now? What are you guys thinking we're looking at? Are we still looking at diesel power? Are we looking at hybrid power? Are we looking at full electric? I mean, I don't have my fingers on the pulse of the farming world, so I don't know if that's even something they'd have even considered. I mean, if you think about it, though, the electric engine, the electric motor, is not an engine, that's actually a motor. I keep on getting that wrong, but the electric motor would have plenty of torque. So you wouldn't have to run everything off of hydraulics. At least with the drives. You know, this thing is hydraulic. I believe this whole thing is hydraulic. That combine, hydraulic. You know, a lot of these tractors are still driven by hydraulic drives. And that wouldn't be a thing anymore. Well, maybe it's not hydraulic. I don't know. I think it's hydraulic. There's no drive shaft on there with the transmission, is there? Or am I wrong? I know the sprayers, the road gators. Those are hydraulic. I know that. But either way, you know, even if I'm wrong and it's all drive shaft and differential and whatnot still with all these, an electric motor can do it. You know, they just put the right one in and it'll have gobs and gobs of torque. So you don't have to worry about that. Same thing goes for a motor that would spin the hydraulics. Don't have to worry about that either. You know, put the right motor on and, you know, Bob's your uncle. These things are so big and beefy already, though. I think you're just adding more weight, which I think farmers are not going to really be too keen on, even when it comes to soil compaction. That's why some farmers are loving these treads, because it, you know, spreads out the footprint of the tractor. I think it would work, except for the whole battery thing. Well, then again, the motors and the dust and the dirt and the grime getting in there, they would have to figure out some kind of filtration system to keep all that stuff from getting inside the motors. Alright, so that's the question to you guys. I don't need a whole, you know, spiel about why it's not good or why it is good or anything like that. Simple question. Do you see the technology that we currently see in cars and now trucks going to the farm in the next, you know, 40 years, between now and 40 years from now? Do you see that technology, all battery tech, going into the farm? Because I can propose another question to you, and I'm a little surprised it hasn't happened yet. Diesel electric. I mean, that's basically a hybrid. The diesel engine is spinning, creating electricity, goes into the batteries and controls everything. Do you see that as a viable alternative to just straight up diesel and hydraulic? I tried getting as much in there as I could. I don't know. I think that's pretty good, because I could see it happening. I could definitely see it working. But there are drawbacks. There are concerns. Like I mentioned, the dust, all of the debris floating around from being out in the field. You know, these things don't exactly ride down a smooth road of asphalt or concrete, so, you know, they do have some rough terrain to go over. And then, I mean, the dirt, oh my god, you get downwind while you're sitting there plowing or cultivating a field, and you're, you know, depending on which way you're facing, you're in a dirt storm for half the field. I mean, there's been times where the wind is out of the south at a pretty good clip, and these guys are working the field. Didn't matter if they were, you know, turning the field over or even seeding. And that south wind is just blowing all that dirt right back into the vehicle. And it's like, my God, how can you even see? So there's that. You know, if you've got motors on here controlling everything from the drives to, you know, everything on the inside here, or maybe it's still hydraulic, but still you're going to have an electric motor driving the hydraulics too. So, you know, how are you going to protect that from that whole dust cloud that's blowing right across you? Hey, the good thing is you're not going to have to worry about aerodynamics like you do with the Tesla truck or the cars. Aerodynamics is not really something you have to be concerned about. Just power and reliability. Now I'm just waiting for the comments as well. Well, caskets. These things are already diesel electric. God. Like I said, I'm not a farmer. I never stepped into a John Deere dealership. I've never been in a tractor since, well, I have when I was a kid, but technology's changed since then, so. Maybe I need to get re-educated here on tractors and farm equipment, but to my knowledge, I would believe that a lot of these are still just diesel engine and hydraulic power. Nothing more. Maybe some have switched over to diesel electric, I don't know. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments. Well, I'm thinking we'll get this field done here on this video. And maybe start off on the corn. And that would be about time to wrap things up. I think cutting this field in half was a good idea, though. I love this tractor. It is so cool. Now, I wasn't a fan of it at first because the nose stuck out so far compared to the Cats, but I've grown accustomed to it. Well, time to sit here and chill and wait for him to make another turn. Yep, I could sit here and look at this thing all day. Maybe you guys can't. You know, like I know everyone's got their preference. Now, I had mentioned in the past as well about using specific vehicles at certain, you know, maybe one series I use all Cats, next series I use all Case, so on and so forth. And I might have mentioned that for PV17, but I had one comment saying that'd be kind of cool. I had another one saying, no, don't limit yourself. You know, if you're going to do it on like PV17, have one farm have all this equipment and have the next farm have a different type, you know, things like that. I don't know. I'm looking at it as a showcase option. I mean, if someone's not going to watch my video because I'm not using a certain brand, well, that's just kind of sad in the first place, in my honest opinion. But I'm doing the monthly map thing. Oop. Hit the right button here, come on. I'm doing the monthly map thing to kind of just show stuff off to you guys. You know, not everyone looks at the mod sites. So, you know, I do. Might as well show them off to you guys. Let you guys decide if you want to use it or not. So, in that mindset, yeah, I don't see any reason why, you know, me doing certain brands per video series is a bad thing. It's something I've been meaning to do over on American Truck Simulator for a while. Have a Peterbilt month or a cab over month, you know, things like that. I just never get around to doing it because usually SCS rolls out an update or something. But you know, it kind of changes things up, and like I said, it does show everyone that there are other pieces of equipment out there. And regardless of whether or not they're going to be adult enough to go ahead and admit that, okay, this Fendt is actually a better tractor than what I'm using. Some will never say that. We know this. Oh, wow, yeah, that Case ain't half bad. You know, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's like a... you know, a Chevy guy saying the new Ford ain't half bad. You know, family members might disown him or something, you know, or vice versa. Just a little bit more. There it is. Be right here at the front, so that way if he does start up and decide to go, I've got the whole length of the trailer to continue to offload into. There it goes. Come on, get it done, get it done. Oh, so close. 610 left. Almost had it. I'm not going to put them at 90%, or I should probably actually put them at 90%, but I think 80 is good, because that way I don't have to worry about, okay, he's at 79%, I should, you know, and I could just jump in there and tell him to drive now, blah, 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 blah. I'll just leave it at 80. I could wait and have him go at 100%. But if I come back with a full load here and he's at 100%, now I gotta wait for him to go offload, come back, so I can offload, and hopefully still have time to race over here and unload the combine before he makes this another turn again, and now I have to drive through the field to get to it. So I think this is a good 80%. It's a good number. Now, I'm also going to give you guys a heads up. I might have mentioned this already. I know I have on live streams. But sometime in this month of June, I will be taking a week off. I'm going to do what I can to make sure you guys still have videos. Now, I'm just taking a month off because I'm not going to have any time when I get home to stream. I'm going to be busy doing my project and hoping that I can get it done in 1 week. The project is going to be building a new desk. The one that I have is like 30 years old. More than that, actually. It's probably 40. And it's held up great. You know, those old school particle board desks, you know, they last a lifetime, but it is showing its age. And my needs have outgrown its usefulness. So it's time for me to go ahead and start designing and building a new desk. And I have one designed, I have an idea and all that fun stuff. So now it's time to put that into the real world. So in the next week or two, I should have still videos done. I'm going to do them on the weekend, in the morning like I normally do, and hopefully get everything done so, you know, the new map comes out for you guys and you'll have videos for that one. PV17 should have videos for that one, and even ATS should have at least one video. But live streams are not going to be happening because I'll be hopefully still out in the garage working. And I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that or not. I think I will just end up taking photos, because all I have to record with is my phone. So I think I'm going to end up doing is just taking photos of everything, putting it all together and just kind of narrating it maybe, I don't know. But if all goes well, this is going to be a pretty tricked out desk, and pretty freaking big too. Pretty big. I'm hoping I can do it, but I have to be real, I probably won't. My carpentry skills are that of maybe just above a high schooler. You know, that's my carpentry skills. I mean, I know how to use power tools, and I know how to measure and cut and, you know, do certain techniques and whatnot, but you know, I'm not a master craftsman by any means. So this is definitely going to be testing my abilities for sure. Especially with some of the intricate things that I plan on doing and the internal stuff I plan on doing. It's really going to be a test. But I don't plan on starting until I have all my materials. So that means the lumber and everything else I'm going to use for, you know, molding or anything else I'm going to do on the desk. Hardware, any drawer slides or handles, things like that. As well as any PC parts, if any, that I need. I'm not going to give you guys too much information about what I'm doing. I'm going to let you guys guess. I have mentioned it in the past, though. But, you know, PC parts, if any, that I'm going to need, I'm going to make sure I have those here as well. Because I am going to be going to a dual PC setup. So, the rig I am on right now, that I stream, record, and play on, it's all one. And so that one is now going to be a dedicated gaming rig, and that's it. My older rig, which is an Intel i7 6800K and an MSI board, that will now be my streaming and recording and rendering rig. The hopes is I can improve the quality of streams, I can multitask a little better, and you know, because if I render while I'm playing here, games get pretty choppy. You know, it's eating up a lot of the CPU power. So what my goal is I can just sit here, continue to record or continue to play, meanwhile the other PC's chewing away on a video, and, you know, get multiple things done. Or maybe I can stream. Well, I don't think I'll be able to stream and render. I'd have to cut back the cores on the rendering aspect of it, but I think that would be pretty brutal. I might try it one of these times, but yeah, it would be interesting to see how that works. But no, I'm looking forward to the project, and hopefully everything goes seamlessly for you guys as far as videos go. Moving the desk in here and transferring everything over might cause a delay, because I'll probably end up doing that on a weekend, in which case I'm not going to be able to get anything done, but I would resume everything fairly soon after that, once everything is up and going. Big project. Big project. But I've been looking forward to doing this thing for well over a year now. Oh, we hit the hour mark now. We'll go a little long. I'll finish off this field. Looks like we are not going to get around to doing corn, though. Yep, I bit off more than I could chew with that other field that I bought. I shouldn't have bought that other field. Live and learn. Live and learn. But I have enjoyed this map. I really have. Yeah, I've seen Stevie maps before. Not as much as I have here with this one. I have played one time online with Moose, and I think he was doing Cherry Hills. And you know, I really didn't get a chance to explore that map or really look at it closely, but this is a beautiful map. It really is. Big fields, plenty of room to work, plenty of room for everything. And so, I mean, if you guys haven't downloaded this, maybe you're watching this video for the first time, or maybe you're watching this series for the first time, be sure to check down below for the link for Stevie's Facebook page, and also the link to this map. It is the original link to this map. And because I don't use the modland.net or anything else, I get these maps straight from the horse's mouth, unless it's already up there on a website. But Stevie's maps, I go right to Facebook for. And yeah, it is a beautifully done map. Definitely something that you guys can stay busy with for a long time here, especially with seasons. Starting off with the animals right away, open spots, so you can probably get some placeables. If you can find factories or something like that that you want to put into the map, you can go ahead and do that, I guess. I don't know, I haven't tried it. I haven't heard of anyone trying it, but, you know, why else are you going to have an empty spot there fenced in with a gate? You know, just there for looks. You know, you're not going to have enough equipment to park there, so... You know, I'd imagine if you can find a placeable, a factory or something that you can just drop in there, that's probably what those are for. But, yeah. Wonderfully done. Organized. Neatly, you know, organized. Neatly done. You know, this is... I don't know what map was Stevie's first map. Yeah, I haven't gone that far back, you know, but whether this is his first map or his fourth map, or I know it's not the most recent. Plains and Simple is his most recent, but still very nicely done, beautifully rolling hills, no extreme undulations. You know, he took his time on this one, so I imagine he does the same with all of them. So I really do urge you guys to check this thing out, or check out any of his other maps as well. I do not doubt whatsoever that they are not of the same quality as this one is. And also, if you guys are interested in custom modding, I'll put their Facebook page link down in the description for you. And you guys can go over there, check out, make sure you read the rules, follow the rules, please. And enjoy some of the content that they put up, as well as the photos and whatnot. A lot of stuff over there. Some of it's Brazilian, too, so I get the feeling these guys are from South America. But, a lot of it is still American, and great work. I mean, you guys have seen me roll with that XL Specialized for a while now. There's nothing messed up about that trailer. That is a quality built mod trailer right there. And I haven't looked at the V2 for the T880 yet. Hopefully they increase the speed on it. Cass originally did that for us because limited at 51, 52 miles an hour just, yeah, wasn't cutting it. So hopefully they increased the speed on it, added some things. I know they added a steer axle, the drop axle on it. So now it's got 3 axles. Ah. Oh well. Now it's got 3 axles, so now you can look a little more proper while you're doing your heavy haul with that thing. So look forward to using all of that here in the next map. But it's time to revamp the mods list and get ready for the next map. Like I said at the beginning, as of right now, it looks like it's going to be Emerald Coast, but anything can happen. Tonight, Wednesday, the date being 5:30, is the last day to vote. Link is down there in the description as well, so make sure you guys haven't done that so already. Please go down there and do that. You do have to log in for Google. I'm going to look at another way to do this in the near future, so you do not have to log into Google, but I mean, maybe that hindered the voting process, I don't know. But Canadian Ultimate Mining and Construction Economy V1, Emerald Coast, and Plains and Simple are your choices. So go ahead, check out that link, make your selection, and I'll announce the winner the 31st. And we'll go from there on that one. So that is it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't, well, do the opposite. If you haven't subscribed here on YouTube, please do so. Also, check it in the description below for links to everything I was just talking about, as well as Facebook, CastingMan20 page there, Twitter, as well as Twitch, where I stream a lot of farm sim over there. And actually, episode 1 for the next map is going to be on Twitch. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy.